Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Aquarius March 17, 2022. The Sun and Jupiter are heading into alignment, and increased optimism and hope can be powerful healers. It's a time of abundant ideas to improve your health or work attitudes and efforts. Finding more meaning in your work and satisfaction in helping or serving others is a big theme. Graciousness leads to success now. When Jupiter is involved, it's always best to watch for overcommitting, which can come back to haunt you at a later time when you're not as energized or motivated. Otherwise, you can feel a real surge of optimism and confidence about self-care and self-improvement going forward, particularly through efforts to upgrade your daily life, habits, and routines. Events or epiphanies today can increase your commitment to, or excitement about, making positive changes. What's theirs is yours. Falling for someone new? Never say never. The moon's shift into overzealous Aries and your harmony-seeking 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others brings emotional emphasis and intuitive clarity to themes surrounding everything from your contractual agreements to your desire for a committed relationship. The universe has your back, so don't lose hope. And always express gratitude. Meanwhile, the moon's ruler Mars, which also happens to govern your relationship sector, will be sitting alongside your celestial ruler, Venus, via your cozy 4th house of home. It's time to build your dream home with the right person by your side. Inspiration can come from anyone, anywhere, at any time. As the Sun in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus today, it may be time to consider a different method or routine at work. Uranus is shaking up your shared resources and money, while the Sun is energizing your everyday work life. So, you may find that your fantastical routine could do wonders for your fiscal security. Since Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius as well, you could be scheming of new, innovative ways to tackle your creative pursuits at work. Try not to lean into the pessimistic view of the conjunction. In the lead up to the moon's return to your financial sector tomorrow, this is an important point in any month for having your antennas up while taking a wait-and-see approach. This gives you time to process a friendly aspect between the moon on the job and the south node on the income front yesterday, and the window this was into something bigger developing on both fronts. You need some new friends. That's not to say you should ditch the old ones, but if somebody makes you a surprising offer, go ahead and accept it. Things may not go as planned today. Just when you are starting to get things going your way, something can happen to upset the whole picture. What you do in a situation like this says a lot about you. In order to have the patience and endurance you will need, be sure to get aerobic exercise. The oxygen in your bloodstream is converted directly into patience. And a bit of spicy food is good to get the toxins out of your blood, too. With the essence of this day at hand today, you can expect to feel ready to get productive. You will find your mind sharp and thinking clear, along with feeling energized. Don't dawdle on a day like this. Make a list, pull out your schedule, and get on the phone if there are calls that need to be made. If there's any cleaning or organizing required, you'll have no problem whatsoever. Be sure to take time to wind down and relax later on. For the second time this week, there is a friendly aspect between planets in Aquarius and those in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart. This time it is Mars, with the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos taking over from where Venus, the planet of love, left off earlier in the week. This is tapping into your heart's needs and priorities, at a time when Venus and Mars are working to give your heart a sense of direction and for something to channel your passions, drive, competitive and warrior spirit into. Just days after Venus, the planet of love formed a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Ceres in your romantic sector. Mars steps into her shoes. Venus is still tantalizingly close, taking the steps she took earlier in the week to better understand your romantic needs and priorities to the next level. Where Venus is more about awareness, Mars is more about action and making things happen. Your tarot reading for today. The Emperor, the Hanged Man and the Tower. How long will you continue to allow this person to humiliate you before starting to tell him what you really think and defending yourself? The cards tell us that you are being weakened by a superior, whose words are regularly dragging you down. It's hard to stay positive, and a person is always trying to bring you down or make you understand that you are not up to par. Taking action is the only way to stop this. You need to take your courage in both hands and stand up to the person so that this problem ceases as soon as possible. Once done, your daily life will be pleasant once again, and perhaps you will even come to appreciate the time you spend with that person. He was your executioner yesterday, and tomorrow he will be your friend. Why? Because there was communication and your relationship has been rebalanced. The cards also show that you lack confidence in yourself, and that is the weakness that allows this person to walk all you over. Try to act calmer. You will see that others step back and will think twice before imposing things on you. You need to understand that it is you who decides how others treat you. If you lack strength, you may be under pressure. If you show that you have a strong character, it will be more difficult to get at you. Our eyes in the sky. The future seems limitless, but it requires thought and care to attain our desires. The Sun's minor aspects with Jupiter and Saturn aren't giving us the space to break through the roadblocks that stand in our way. Mars's powerful connection with Pluto and frustration with Jupiter and give us the strength to transform and evolve. Passions may get bigger and more exhilarating, which can help us set our intentions and manifest the right vision for ourselves now. Jupiter also harmonizes with Venus and shares a minor aspect with Mercury. This is a very lovely aspect that can give you the confidence to assert your emotional and fundamental needs. Whatever your dreams, this is the time to discuss them with others, even if it isn't the moment to bring them to fruition. With the right amount of diligence and care, you'll be able to bring your fantasies and desires to light. The key is to believe in yourself and your vision no matter what anyone else says. Your perseverance in making sure your dreams come true will prove all of the naysayers wrong. Others recognize our inner strength as well as our restraint now, and so we may be called upon to lead a charge or demonstrate to others how they might apply their skills to access courage. However, the same factors which cause us to feel strong and confident can be used to manipulate others if we are not conscious of the way we are using our energy. How we respond to this transit really depends on our negotiation of power dynamics. To this end, we can use our power to heal and inspire, or to manipulate and exploit, so act wisely. Following this connection, Venus in Libra trines Jupiter in Aquarius, a favorable aspect for smoothing over difficulties in relationships. This is a signature of heightened idealism, and bonds can be formed and compromises reached to grow stronger and wiser together. Though this aspect favors ongoing romantic engagements, it is equally favorable for relaxing with friends, socializing, or taking a vacation. This is an especially good influence for making investments, because we are less likely to be frivolous or to waste our resources on items that will quickly depreciate.